Hey guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Peace. Peekaboo. I see you because that was a short fan flip. Oh, I got it! Because I'm YouTube famous now. Available! I feel like I missed like half my intro. Did I miss like half my intro? Okay, let's start this all over again. Okay, hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Peace. Peekaboo. I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Yes, I know the camera's going out of focus. Available! Christmas 2027 and a half BC, the album. Dad. Shimmy, shimmy, AF. Now, I was going to sing some new songs for you today. Okay, I was going to test out some new material for my upcoming album, the sequel to the album that never existed. Okay, I was testing out some new material for my newest album, available Christmas 2027 and a half BC. The album Shimmy Shimmy. Okay, I was shimmy shimmy. When we shimmy to the left. Remember that the other day? That was so much fun, wasn't it? Oh my God. I just have to tell you, I was so proud of you guys. I was so proud of you guys. Are like, some of you that didn't watch the video, you don't know what I'm talking about. Well, then you should probably keep up with my videos. But I did this Christmas rant video the other day. I posted one of them on Christmas Eve and one of them on Christmas Day. I can't remember which one had the shimmies in it. I think it was the Christmas Eve one, okay? If you want to go back and watch it. But I explained the story behind the shimmies, and then we all shimmied together. We shimmied to the left, we shimmied to the right, we shimmied to the back, and then we shimmied to the front. Anyway, and so many of you in the video said that you guys shimmied, and I just want to say, I'm so proud of you, okay? I am so proud of you for participating in the shimmies, okay? And for that, I say, shimmy, shimmy. Anyway, so, yeah, I was going to test out some new material today for my upcoming album, the sequel to the album that never existed. And the song, so I was going through my iTunes today, and I was like, whatever song comes on next is the song that I'm going to sing on here, okay? No matter how well loved or liked or how many people don't know the song, okay? So here we go. Are you ready? Bette Midler. Do you wanna dance all through the night? Oh, baby, baby. Okay, so I actually have kind of a funny story to this song. Wait, you guys are like, Peter, what do you not have a story to, okay? So this was before I got sober, and some friends of mine and we went to Chicago for New Year's Eve. I think this was like, I think I had just turned like 21, so it was probably the year before I got sober. And we went to Chicago for New Year's. It was like a bunch of us. I shared this story in my vlog not too long ago. But anyway, so we went up there, and it was like 3 of my girlfriends and then like 3 of my guy friends. We had so much fun, okay? Like the last thing on New Year's Eve that I remember is me and my good Judy, and we were walking towards Berlin. Does Berlin, I don't even think it exists. I think it closed down years ago in Chicago, didn't it? Oh my God, it was so much fun. I remember, and I think that night they were having a Divine lookalike contest, okay? So here's Peter Monn, 21 years old. Baby, you could not tell me my shit did not stink, okay? I thought I was 24 karat gold all day long. No, I did, okay? So we went to Chicago. Now in Chicago, there's an area of Chicago called Boys Town. Okay, it's where like all the gay bars are and all that kind of stuff. And so anyway, back then it's where all the gays lived. Now the gays live everywhere. But anyway, but back then they just like they put us in that corner, and they across from Sidetracks and Halstead, and they said that's where you live. Okay, so that's where all of our friends lived in Chicago, because we had a bunch of friends that moved to Chicago. Basically, when people the gays move out of Indianapolis, they all move to Chicago is what they do. Okay, so when you go to like Pride Day in Chicago, it's just like a reunion of the gays from Indianapolis. It's kind of what it's like. But anyway, so this was New Year's Eve. I was 21 years old, baby. I was going to find me a boyfriend, okay? So my friend that we went with, she used to live with me. But anyway, so we went up there, and we were at, I can't remember it was a restaurant next to a bar. Okay, Sidetracks is across the street. So it was the bar on the, what is that? I can't remember what the bar is called now. But anyway, it was a little sandwich place. And we went in there, and she knew this guy that worked in there, okay? And so basically, I was up there, I think we were up there like New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and then the second, or New Year's Day, maybe just that was it. I don't know, but baby, I fell in love. I did. I fell in love for 2 days. I was ready to move to Chicago with this guy. I don't even know what happened to him. I can still see him in my head. I was like, we're going to fall in love. But anyway, the very end of it, okay, my friend, she was so hungover and ready to get back to Indianapolis, okay? And so there we are at his apartment, all of us like drinking coffee. It's like snowing outside. I'm like, it is so romantical, okay? And he played 2 albums for us. I know we sat there long enough to hear 2 albums. Oh my God, I feel so bad for my friends. Now I owe them an amends. I forgot about all this, okay? I have to call my friend up today. Now I have to owe her an amends for putting her through this because I thought I was going to, I never did hear from this guy again. But anyway, I don't even know what his name was. But I remember him. He had real dark eyebrows and anyway, bushy brown hair. Anyway, so cute. But anyway. So we were sitting there, and I remember he had this brick wall in his apartment, and he made us all coffee. And so there was 8 of us, all of my friends. We're all in this really teeny tiny apartment. And he played this Liza Minnelli album for us. I should have known that, None of the gays were listening. No, they weren't my age. We were not listening to Barbara. I know, I seem so old on here, okay? But listen, we were not listening to, we weren't, okay? We were listening to RuPaul before she had a show, okay? But anyway, I can remember seeing RuPaul at this place called The Warehouse in Indianapolis. Anyway, but we were listening to Groove is in the Heart, I, and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so we weren't listening. 99 Red Balloons. Do you guys remember that song? Oh my God, that was kind of before my time. But anyway, so we weren't listening to no Liza Minnelli and Bette Midler. I mean, maybe a select few were at a dinner party on a Sunday night or something like that, okay? But listen, my age group, we weren't listening to all that, okay? I know that's kind of what they like to portray in movies is that, we just sat around and oh my God, I just love Bette Midler so much. No, we weren't like that, okay? We were a little bit more hip than that. But anyway, but this song on there, I think it's called the Miss Divine or whatever, that album. Well, actually, I have it right here so I can tell you what it's called. Hold on a second. It's called, it doesn't say on here the album name. View credits. Okay, what's the credits on here? Oh, The Divine Miss S. And the song is, Do You Wanna Dance? Well, I wanted to fall in love. And my friend, I'll never forget, I looked over and she goes, oh, we need to go. It's time to go. But anyway, so that's my new song. Oh my God, I just realized what I should do. I should put an album out, and with each album, I should tell a story. Oh my God, that would be so good, wouldn't it? You guys are like, isn't that what you do on your videos? Okay, by the way, I have a bone to pick with you all, okay? Now, I shared, no, seriously, I'm really upset about this. I shared something very personal with you guys the other day, and a lot of you made fun of me, okay? And I just want to say, it really hurt my feelings. It really did. I shared, a really personal part of myself, and it kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. So, I think I still have this around here somewhere, but in my old apartment, I had this piece of artwork that was really important for me because I got it when I was in my first apartment, and it was this green clay mask, and I think it was $9.99 at Pier 1 or something, because that was the only credit card I could get at the time was Pier 1, and it really meant a lot to me. And so at one point, I don't know why, but I took a picture of it, and y'all buggered me for this picture. You did. You buggered me so much for this picture. Okay, so my cousin Caroline, she commissioned this friend of hers that's an artist to do this picture of Boo Radley for us. It's beautiful. Alex had a picture by one of his friends commissioned of Boo Radley as well that we have on the mantle. So we didn't know where to put this picture of Boo Radley, okay? And so I was like, oh, it'll be perfect where our other pictures are. But this was back there, okay, which has no I think, I don't even know, my ex may have taken this picture or something, I don't know. But listen, I held this up in the picture, and so many people commented on it, and they said, you are hilarious for throwing up this picture. Why do you have that picture in your house? I don't know. This is a mask, okay? People are like, that is so scary. That is the stuff that nightmares are made of. It is. I'll have to find you all the mask, and then we're going to do, listen, I'm going to bid this on Etsy. No, or I'm going to do a live bid over here. Y'all were so mean. You do not know how much it's meant to me. It didn't mean shit to me, but anyway, I thought that was kind of funny. I had forgotten. I mean, that sat next to me for so long. I had kind of even forgotten that was over there. But anyway, shall we get into what this video is about today? This video is about Jeffree Star's big next move. Ooh, pornos? I don't know. But anyway, supposedly that's coming the next year. Can't wait. Can't wait. I was talking to somebody else the other day. Well, I mean, I was talking to somebody else other than myself, but and I said, do you really think, another drama channel, I was talking to another drama channel, and I said, do you really think that Jeffree Star is going to come out and be doing a bunch of, I mean, he's talking about in his live streams, I mean, well, here's the thing, apparently Jeffree Star can talk about getting destroyed on camera, and Jeffree Star can talk about this and that on camera, and I can cover it, but if I'm going to cover it on camera, I gotta cover it PG-13, okay? That's a problem. People have problems if Peter Monn says, the word blowjob and things like, Peter Monn better never say the word blowjob over here. Oh, no, 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 no. Baby, this is not a family-friendly channel, okay? I'm telling you right now, all my videos are marked not made for kids, okay? And if you are 55 years old and you are offended by the word blowjob, I don't know what to tell you, okay? Maybe that's why you're sitting alone home single. I don't know what else to tell you. But I did this video the other day, okay, talking about Jeffree Star and his OnlyFans. How do you want me to cover that, okay? Hi, I'm Peter Monn. Welcome to another episode of Investigative Reports. Today, we're going to talk about the harrowing underworld of Jeffree Star and his OnlyFans. Jeffree Star claims that he is getting destroyed on camera. We will not give a depiction of that or a definition because that would be too crude for the prudish people out there. I mean, what do you want me to say on there? I shared this story about how girlfriends through the years have asked me, and this is a true story, okay? They've asked me. I can't even tell you how many girlfriends of mine since I came out of the closet at 18 years old. I mean, it's not like it happens anymore. But back in the day, they would be like, can I ask you a question? Because, you have the equipment, so, blah, 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 whatever. And I shared this stuff, and people, went crazy. That girlfriends of mine asked me how to give a blowjob, but Jeffree Star can get on video, and he can talk about how he gives the best blowjobs in the entire world, and people applaud that shit. And he talks about getting destroyed on camera, but I get in trouble because I'm talking about Jeffree Star getting destroyed on camera, and I talk about how girlfriends of mine, okay, which is probably all lie. He probably ain't getting destroyed on camera. He's probably sitting around, like my friend said that I was talking to the other day, doing his makeout while a bunch of guys are jacking off. Can I say jack off in a video? Do y'all know what that means? Is that too offensive to people over here? Okay, we're talking about Jeffree Star, all right? We're talking about Jeffree Star, who has been one of the most offensive people, all right? We're talking about Jeffree Star, he gets on video and says this shit. He talks about, oh yeah, I just got destroyed on camera, and all this kind of stuff. He says, I've been teaching people, I need to start an OnlyFans how to teach people to give head. And people are like, oh, I live. Jeffree's going to start an OnlyFans to teach people how to give head. But I get in a video, okay? I get in a video at 52 years old in a 16-year relationship with my husband. And I talk about how girlfriends of mine, which they did, true story, okay, asked me how to give head back in the day. And some people are offended by that. Can somebody please explain this to me? Okay? Y'all don't watch Skinamax late at night at 2 o'clock in the morning? Well, if you don't, I'm sure your husband does, okay? Because some of you could not handle the truth. But that was the truth, okay? I'm going to keep on saying my piece over here. If you don't like it, it's probably not the channel for you. I don't know what to tell you, okay? Strap on your depends if you can't handle that kind of shit. If you cannot handle the word blow job, okay, I don't know what to tell you. It's literally on every reality show. They talk about it all the time. You watch the Housewives, How am I supposed to cover something about Jeffree Star and his sex life that he is now putting behind a paywall, okay, and say that with, I don't know what you want me to do, go dog go lyrics? I mean, are we talking about the golden books? How do you want me to talk about this? In third grade words? I don't know how to do that, okay? Do you want me to use words like pee-pee and things like that? Jeffree Star's going to touch. I mean, what is going on with the world that y'all can't handle that? And then Jeffree Star can put his sex life behind a paywall, and nobody have a problem with that. But Peter Monn says blowjob in a video and y'all lose your fucking minds over it. Please somebody explain that to me, okay? And while you're at it, you're probably somebody that wants this painting, okay? Listen, Linda, I will hand you gratefully this painting, okay? To keep you up at night with all the nightmares, okay? Just while you look at this painting, just think of 2 words, blowjob. Anyway, so Jeffree Star... I started getting sent this shit, okay? I think it was 2 or 3 people sent this to me. And I was like, what? And what it is that, okay, what's Jeffree Star's big move going to be? Now, people are speculating that Jeffree Star is poor, okay? And I was like, why is he doing all this shenanigans? I'm confused about this. I don't think, I don't know, we'll do that video coming up about is Jeffree Star going poor or not like that. Is he going poor? But anyway, I mean, that would be the worst for him. I have to tell you, one thing that just baffles my mind. If you watch the Housewives, oh, by the way, the reason why we're doing this video today, okay, this is kind of like a D-level video. This is like old school drama, baby, back in the day, okay? This ain't nothing exciting over here, okay? But the reason why we're doing this video today, oh my God, my tripod fell. Okay, so the reason why we are doing this video today, this old school drama video, okay, instead of my predictions video is because I have to pull all my psychic energies together, okay? Somebody was so sweet. They said, you should do your predictions video, do a collaboration with Aphrodite. Aphrodite is for real a psychic medium, okay? I'm not, or a psychic. I'm not, okay? I just go with my gut. I just go with my gut and what my gut tells me. My gut tells me, though, you want to know my one prediction? Here it is, okay? Since I was about to speak about the Housewives. My one prediction is that I think this year we're getting a Chicago or a Las Vegas franchise, and I think it is going to be, because we haven't really done, like, other than Salt Lake City, we haven't done the North that much, well, New York, but not much about now the Midwest. I mean, what are they going to do? A Dayton, Ohio, or Columbus, Ohio housewives? Baby, are you kidding me? I mean, maybe, well, a Toronto would be out of the United States, but I think we're going to do, like, a northern states kind of thing. So it's going to be Chicago, which will be, like, Illinois. I mean, they ain't going to do, like, Cincinnati, Ohio. I mean, not that there aren't some, like, you know, rich people down there, but, like, let's just be for real, okay? Who's gonna watch the Cincinnati Housewives, the Real Housewives of Cincinnati? The Real Housewives of Columbus, you know? The real Housewives of Indianapolis. They better put me on that shit. I'm telling you right now, that show's never coming. But I do think that Chicago or Las Vegas is coming this year. I think it's gonna be Chicago or Las Vegas. I think we're gonna enter a new franchise. I think it's gonna be crazier than anything. Because they don't know, but I'll get to that in my predictions video. But listen, Linda, I have been having to use my psychic abilities to come up with all the things I'm going to talk about in my predictions video. So I will put this in the comment section below. If you have specific people that you would like to know my predictions about, whether they're pop culture people, influencers, TikTokers, YouTubers, whatever, put it in the comment section below, okay? And it's going to be fun and lighthearted. It's not. People were asking me about some serious shit. What do you think? And I'm not doing predictions about serious shit. I'm just not, okay? Put in the comment section below who you'd like me to talk about, and I'm going to be doing that either tomorrow or Sunday, because we're supposed to get a snowstorm, so we might get like the long winter with little Laura Ingalls Wilder, where the cabin gets covered with snow. That's what we might be getting, because we're supposed to get 8 to 12 inches. I can't wait. I love a good 8 to 12 inches. Can y'all handle that joke? Okay, you can. Because on TikTok, you can handle it. But on Peter Monn's channel, apparently you can't. Okay? You can't. But anyway, so that video is coming, the predictions video. So let me know who you want me to do my predictions about in the comment section below. But today, we're going to talk about what a couple people have sent to me. And by a couple, I mean like literally like 2 or 3. And I started looking into this, and I was like, is this for real? Like, is this for real? So people were sending me that the Celebrity Big Brother UK, okay, cast list has been leaked, and that supposedly Jeffree Star is on this cast list. And I was like, what? The one person that sent it to me, she said, hey, Peter. She said, hey, it's for horses. No, she said, hey, Peter. She said, hey, do you think he's trying to follow in Trisha Paytas's footsteps? And I thought, okay, let's just go out here on a limb for a second. Now, I'm not sure I buy that Jeffree Star would, A, be even asked, okay, to be on Celebrity Big Brother. Although, they had Trisha Paytas on, okay? So if they're willing to have Trisha Paytas on, I think they would most likely definitely have Jeffree Star on, okay? Because Trisha Paytas, when she was on, was not even as relevant as she is today. So, yes, I do think that they would have Jeffree Star on Big Brother Celebrity UK. But I was like, is that what came out in the, I'm like, my wheels are turning. I'm like, is that what possibly came out in the podcast that she didn't want to air? And that maybe she is going to air it down the road, because she couldn't air that he was going to be on Celebrity Big Brother. And they had a long conversation about it. And because she said they're good, and he totally understood why she was. I was like, is that the real reason why they didn't air the podcast? Because they had a whole conversation about him being on Celebrity Big Brother. And so maybe she talked about her experience on there, and he talked about his experience on there. Although, then that would prove that she's a liar. Because if that comes out that that's the case, she could have just come out and said, you know what, some things were discussed that we didn't want to air, so we didn't air it. No, what she said was, she wanted to protect people that were being discussed about Dramageddon, okay? So if it comes out, and the reason why they didn't air it was because they talked about Big Brother UK, because he's supposedly going to be on it, allegedly. People are thinking that it's all a lie. But anyway, if that's the case, then what I think is that is what they discussed, okay? And I think that is why he went on the podcast, not only just to show out his bullshit palettes, but I think also to say, hey, you know what? Listen, Linda, okay? You went on Celebrity Big Brother UK. I'm going to go on there. I'm going to do it better than you, okay? And I think he probably saved it till he was sitting down on the podcast to share with her, and then shocked the shit out of her, and then they had a conversation about it. And it was too long to edit out, because she had been on Big Brother UK too. If it is true that he's going to be on there, I think that is the reason why the podcast. I think it's simple. I think sometimes, like, when I've gone back and I've looked at, like, drama from 8 years ago, you know, that I was covering, and it's like things that we were getting so up in arms about that, like, made no sense. And then later, I would, like, talk to somebody that was involved in it, and I'd be like, I'm trying to think of an example, but anyway, I would be like, what happened in that? And they'd be like, it's nothing that anybody even thinks. Like, It's like, okay, like for example, the Jeffree Star Manny MUA falling out. I mean, that was really over, you know, Manny MUA not standing up for Nikita Dragon is really what it was. And I thought it was like this huge thing because Jeffree Star made it into this huge thing about, you know, like when your friends use you, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, well, that might be true, but Jeffree Star had also offered all of those things to Manny MUA. He had offered for him to use his distribution house, help him with contacts that he knew. I mean, that's what Jeffree Star did. So that's like to give a gift and then complain that you didn't get a gift in return or that that person ended up being a shitty friend. Well, I gave them all the gifts. I mean, that really shows the mentality of Jeffree Star, okay? But it's always like a simpler explanation that makes sense. I mean, we've been knowing that for years behind the scenes. That's the reason, that was the fallout of Manny MUA and Jeffree Star, okay? Was over Nikita Dragon. We've known that for years. But he keeps on acting like it was like all of his friends did him wrong. It wasn't that his friends did him wrong at all. He just took the side of Nikita Dragon, rightfully so in that situation. But so, and I've talked about that before, so I'm not going to get into it today. But the simpler explanation always kind of makes more sense in retrospect. And so when I saw this come up, and people were like, is he really going on Big Brother UK? And a lot of people, and I'm going to read you what it says on the Facebook group where it announced it, a lot of people are speculating that it's a leaked cast list, okay? That this leaked cast list is a lie, and that it's all made up, which could be true. But if he really is on the show, or there was speculation that he was going to be on the show, and he said that to Trisha on the podcast, and he didn't mention any of that to her before, that could have been the moment that would have, like, gagged her, honestly. I mean, I don't think she cares that much about celebrity, you know, Big Brother UK, but, like, she did not fare well on that show at all. She was really excited about it. We know how Trisha Paytas feels about reality shows, okay? Trisha Paytas is coming up in this year on being on all this kind of stuff, right? She was just on Saturday Night Live. If she knew that Jeffree Star was going to go on Celebrity Big Brother and do better, because she basically just, like, hung out in her locker in the bathroom and sat on the couch and cried the whole time that she was there. That's the truth. I watched that in real time go down. So if Jeffree Star goes on there and either, like, wins, okay, or makes a name for himself, like a lot of other people have on Celebrity Big Brother UK, then it could really, like, I mean, then her year is diminished by Jeffree Star. And then her only move that she would have to make is not post the podcast or wait. And maybe she's going to post it right before it starts, which is in April, okay? Because I looked, and the new Big Brother UK actually starts in April. I found it on the Big Brother UK Reddit thread. Hold on a second here. Celebrity Big Brother starting April 25th. Apparently, they put out some announcement. The next series of Celebrity Big Brother is coming at Easter. ITV's second series of the iconic show is currently planned to launch on Monday, April 14th, with the grand finale on Friday, May 2nd. Who do you want to see entering the house this year? CBB UK. And so a lot of people are speculating about who's going to be on the show. There's apparently this leaked cast list and all this kind of stuff, right? Well, the leaked cast list could obviously change too if it hasn't been filmed yet. It hasn't been filmed yet because if it there's no way, first of all, because it will be filming as it goes in April, which means maybe that's why Jeffree Star has been pushing stuff so much to try to make a lot of money, because he is not going to be, if he is on Celebrity Big Brother, then that will be time that he will be off, that he won't be, like, you know, unless they're selling his products, he won't be live streaming from the Big Brother house, he won't be doing this. So if he's there for a couple weeks, then he's not going to be making money on TikTok live streams while he's there, if that is a sustainable form of income for him. He acts like it is, you know? Maybe that's why he's putting out this OnlyFans. He's going to release it, like, right before he goes on Celebrity Big Brother, and he's going to make a lot of money, but it's really going to just be him in, like, some underwear with a bunch of naked guys around him. I'm starting to really think that that's what it's going to be, you know? And when he talks about them getting destroyed on camera, maybe it's, I don't know if I can say this word. Am I allowed to say this word? Maybe it's that they're just going to, like, jizz all over him or something, you know? I mean, I don't really know. I have a really hard time believing that Jeffree Star is going to really release, like, a hardcore sex tape. So when I went in here and I looked at it, and several people sent me this Facebook group, and the Facebook group is, hold on just a second, I had it just pulled up, RuPaul's Drag Race Family. Here it is right here. And it's the first post underneath there. And it says the full lineup for Celebrity Big Brother has leaked, with our own UK drag superstar Danny Beard leading the charge. Danny will be joined by the Spice Girls' Mel B's daughter Phoenix Brown, S Club 7 star Hannah Spirit, YouTube sensation and makeup mogul Jeffree Star, Strictly Come Dancing's Vito Coppola, former pop idol Gareth Gates, Cock Destroyer star Rebecca Moore, comedian Amelia de Moldenberg, Dairy Girls actor Dylan Llewellyn, TV chef Ainsley Harriott, star of Saved by the Bell and Showgirls Elizabeth Berkley. Now that one, I don't know. That kind of surprises me a little bit that Elizabeth Berkley would be on it. But, and Hollywood royalty Didi Khan. Celebrity Big Brother 24 kicks off in the spring, okay? So this is supposedly a leaked link. Now, when you go underneath here and you read the comments, somebody said, I wonder how true this is. Somebody said, Ainsley Harriott and Jeffree Star are two energies I'm very interested to watch together. Somebody said, this actually sounds amazing. Somebody said, looks interesting. People are like, I would love to see Danny here, meaning Danny Beard. Only reason I'll be watching Danny Beard. No Jeffree. And Elizabeth Berkley, wowzer. We still give attention to Jeffree Star. Great lineup otherwise. Where are the celebrities? Jeffree Star. Somebody said Jeffree Star, Elizabeth Berkley, and Rebecca Moore. Guys, at least try and make it believable. I've never watched it except for the Todrick Hall season. Ooh, sorry, babe. But Mike now with Danny and Jeffree. Mel's daughter, she isn't a celebrity. What are the replies underneath there? Somebody said, neither are you, Babs. Okay, somebody said, I really hope Jeffree Star is in it. Oh my God. Somebody said, not gonna lie, this sounds sick. I'll give this a miss then. Can't stand that fellow Jeffree Star. Leaks are always fake. It goes on and on. People are either like going like all in believing it, or they're like, no, this is completely fake. I don't really know what to think. Now, I will tell you, years ago, this is the reason why I am making this video today, okay? Just for this one reason. Years ago, this whole, like, I think it was Big Brother, like, Celebrity Big Brother US, like, the cast was leaked, okay? And people were rampantly sending to me that Gigi Gorgeous was in it. And so I did this whole video announcing that Gigi Gorgeous was in Big Brother. And literally, like, 25 minutes before I posted it, it came out that she was, like, it was all fake. And she wasn't on the Celebrity Big Brother. Or maybe that was the UK one. I don't even remember. It was years ago. I posted the video anyway. I was like, I did not sit down for half an hour and film a video and not post it. I posted that video anyway. By the way, can we go into 2025? I got one thing to ask for on all of my channels, okay? In 2025, can we normalize that if you guys are going to leave a comment correcting me, can you read through the other comments and maybe see if somebody else has left a comment? Listen, Linda, okay? If I get some shit wrong in a video, like, I am completely quick to come back and be like, yeah, I got that wrong, okay? Like, I 100% got that wrong. Like, I said in my Chapel Roan video the other day, something about, like, when I was talking about her with, like, JoJo Siwa, and I said something about, because I don't know that much about Chapel Roan. I like a couple of her songs, but I didn't know that much about her. And I said something about, and JoJo Siwa, I said Chapel Roan isn't even gay. And a couple people, like, well, not a couple, probably 20, commented that Chapel Roan has come out and said that she was a lesbian. I did not know that, okay? So I want to clarify my mistake on that. I did not know that. I had not read any. I mean, I read some articles about her, but I didn't know that about Chapel Roan. Thank you guys for correcting me. But can we normalize maybe, like, reading, because it only take you to read 2 or 3 comments, and then you'd see that maybe somebody else. So you have to, Peter. In case you didn't know, Cody Brown actually has 4 wives. I mean, I don't need that comment 15 times, okay? And I don't think anybody else does, too. So maybe just read the comments and see if anybody else has left a comment. I'll be quick to correct myself. And listen, and I appreciate you guys educating me, too, because lots of times I don't know, you know? You guys will correct me on something, I'm like, oh, I didn't know that, so thank you for that. Okay, so I don't know if Jeffree Star, or maybe, this is the other thing, maybe there was something in the podcast that was going to hurt Jeffree Star if he is on Celebrity Big Brother that was going to come out about it. Maybe them talking about, maybe when Trisha said, you know, things we talked about with Dramageddon, I don't want to bring up that stuff and hurt people, and Jeffree Star said he was willing to do it. Maybe she looked at the footage and realized, you know, maybe they are friendly again, and maybe she realized this is not going to fare well for him, or I don't know, who knows, but I feel like this, if it's true that he's going to be on Big Brother UK, a lot of people in the comment sections of this are saying that it's fake, that the leak list is fake, so I have no idea, okay? But it kind of would make sense if Jeffree Star knew that he was going to be on Big Brother UK. It's interesting to me because years and years and years ago when I did talk to Jeffree Star, I said something to him. Now, when I bring this up, y'all are going to laugh, okay? But it was simpler times. It was simpler times, and it was when drama was a big deal. And I said, you know, Jeffree, I said, it's interesting to me that they don't, like, have some kind of reality show with, like, you and, like, Manny and Laura and Tati and all these people together. I mean, this was, like, year 1. This was, like, 2016. And he was like, oh, we've already been reached out to about that. These people, let me just tell you, okay? The lies Trisha Paytas told me on the phone. I think she told me at one point, like, 4 different houses she was building that have never come to fruition that she built, okay? Trisha Paytas told me about relationships that didn't exist. I mean, Jeffree Star lied to me straight to, these people just lie. I mean, it just runs out of their mouth like diarrhea. Anyway, But Jeffree Star said to me one time, he was like, oh, we were approached for a reality show. He goes, we were approached to do like a Real Housewives, but it was going to be all the beauty influencers, okay? In retrospect, I find that kind of hard to believe. But if that's the case, Jeffree Star at the time told me, I said, why didn't you do that? And Jeffree said, I would never do a reality show. That's what he said to me at the time, which is interesting because have you guys seen that clip of the Kelly Osbourne like show, or the Osbournes back in the day? And it's her running around like town with like these people, these interviewers from like London, and Jeffree Star's her makeup guy, and he's sitting there and he's like very, very quiet the whole time. He doesn't like say one word. She just like brings him everywhere. Have you guys seen this clip on YouTube? It keeps on popping up for me. I don't know why. But it's like this interview that Kelly Osbourne did like 20 years ago, 30 years ago, before Jeffree Star was anybody. And he's literally so quiet on the couch. He's just like, she's like, oh, this is my makeup guy, Jeffree Star. So it's interesting to me that he told me that. He told me, he was like, I would never do a reality show. So if he told me that 8 years ago, that he would never do a reality show that was focused around him, and that he told me, oh, they wanted to do a reality show that would be focused around me, and it was going to be all about the beauty influencer space and blah, 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 whatever, and it was going to have all these different beauty influencers on it, but I would never do a reality show. I don't need to do a reality show, is what he said. So 8 years later, you need to do a reality show, and the reality show that you need to do is Celebrity Big Brother UK that Trisha Paytas has already done? I'm confused about it, okay? Unless maybe he is like, I mean, he is trying so hard at relevance. So either there is absolutely no truth to this whatsoever, or it is 100% the truth, and that's why he's up to all of his shenanigans right now, okay? I'm saying he's coming out with this. I mean, when's the OnlyFans coming out? when's the pornos coming out of him getting destroyed? Is it his makeup gets destroyed on camera? Maybe that's what it is. He's just going to destroy his camera. But didn't he and James Charles do that in their driveway? Like, they destroyed it with, you know, like blowtorches and stuff like that. Can I say blowtorch? Is that too offensive to some people? Blowjob! Oh my God, he said blowjob. I'm melting. Anyway, strap on your Depends. But anyway, I don't know what's going to happen with this. But actually, this is kind of some drama that I am really intrigued about. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.